kept her locked in this closet. Rosie, a little girl hidden from the world. Next on UPN Channel 13.
We come across stories here at the Montel Show that completely blow the minds of every one of our staff members, and that's what we'd like to present to you today. I want you to take a look at this tape.
Tom was the first officer to arrive on the scene. Working on the tip that we had received when we got at the house, we tried to conduct the investigation related to that tip. Once we got into the house, we were walking through trying to look in all the areas of the residence. At one point, we tried to go through a door. The person turned around and was again inquiring why we were there. Again, we just demanded, keep going, take us to and show us what we're looking for.
When we finally got to one of the back bedrooms where we saw the small closet door that was hatched with nails and a hasp at the bottom, when I undid those two closures and opened the door and just said to myself, oh my God.
There are some things about my life that I don't remember, like the day when I was 3 years old and my parents tried to enroll me in preschool. I was very frail, hungry, and I smelled like urine. The preschool would not take me in. Instead, they told my parents to take me to a hospital. After that, I was sent home. What I do remember are the things that will haunt me for the rest of my life. I was never able to see the outside world for that next 9 years. My parents kept me hidden from human sight. Where I lived for those 9 years, it's still very clear in my mind. As I grow older, I become more confused as to why this happened to me.
I used to live in the house back here. I slept in the bedroom with my brother and my sister, and it was really, we had dreams and nightmares in there because of it, because of all the stories we've heard.
I would prefer not to be identified on camera, but this is some of the information that I knew. The day that the officer came out, I could hear the officer asking her questions. And as he asked her the questions, in between the questions, she would call back and to the kids say, put the toys away, put the clothes away, put those stuff away in the closet. When we were living across the street, when we were younger, we had heard a bunch of things that were going on across the street, but it always seemed like something was not right. Oh my gosh, are you the little girl that was in the house?
The girl that we were talking about in that tape, you're going to meet right now because she's here today. And she's going to tell you about what took place for 9 years of her life. Please welcome Rose, also known as Angel, to the show. I think people are wondering and trying to figure out what it is. So let's just say it. From about age 3 to age 12, your parents locked you where?
They locked me in rooms, closets, but most of the time in the closet.
In the closet. You weren't allowed to go to school?
I went to school for a little bit, and most of the time I was just locked up.
Locked up. And we're talking locked up 24 hours a day. All day.
Yes. Sometimes I went out, did chores.
Yeah, they would only take you out to come out and clean the house and clean things. How many times, let's say, God, I don't even know where to begin with you. Do you remember, and I know you don't remember much of this isolation, and you don't remember time periods, but she got no education, really. Not first grade through the normal, about 12, you were normally in the 6th grade. None of that. No communication skills. Your parents, how would they feed you?
They would feed me leftovers, rotten food. Sometimes they wouldn't feed me for a week, a month. Sometimes when I went out, I had to dig in trash, put it either hidden in my pants or somewhere else.
We're talking for 9 years. At some periods of time, for 3, 4, 5 months at a time, they didn't let you out of the closet. You had nothing to wear, right?
I had 2 pairs of outfits. Every time that I peed in them,
Soiled one.
crapped in it, then those would get thrown away. And one other outfit was just put in there and just left naked until I was behaved and they would let me put on the other pair of clothes.
And I'm talking, this would happen for 3 weeks. Can you remember 3? You don't remember time because you never really saw day or night. But let's say 3, 4 weeks might go by. So now that you know the reference time, well, you were just laying there naked on the floor. Every now and then, your parents would take you out to make you do chores, but they were also physically abusive, were they not?
Yes, they were.
Talk a little bit about some of the things that they did to you that you remember.
I was burnt on my feet by an iron. I almost had this side of my face burned by a stove, face pushed close to the stove. I have scars all over my head for getting hit with bats, hangers. Anything you see, I got hit with it.
You have scars from head to toe all over your body also.
I have scars right here from burns, irons. I got hit with brushes, different things.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I have 4 sisters, and 1 older brother, and 1 younger brother. I have an older sister.
And an older sister, so you have...
There's 7 of us.
7 of you total?
Yeah.
Your parents didn't do this to any of the other kids that you know of, or do you know?
That I know of. All I know is I know they got hit a couple of times, but not as bad as I did.
And no one was isolated like yourself? Locked in a closet?
No.
In the times that they brought you out in front of the other children, weren't they worried about you? Your sisters, your brothers, were they worried about you at all? Did they see you?
My other sisters were younger, and my brothers were younger. But my older brother and my older sisters, they didn't know what to do.
And on occasions, every once in a blue moon, they might try to help you. Maybe.
My brother. Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. Take a little break. We'll be back right after this.
Even a seasoned policeman was overwhelmed when he found the little girl hidden from the world.
Rosie was sitting with her back to the wall. You have to excuse me. Both clutching her knees and just looked up into my eyes, just looked way underdeveloped, skin and bones, if you will.